Okay, this is a little campground I stayed at on the first night. It's called Water Rest. It's a little bit expensive for no hookups or showers or flush toilets, and it's still $14 a night. It's right up here in Woodstock, which on the map is right here, and it took about 4 or 5 hours to get up here. It looks as though we may have a thunderstorm. That's why I wanted to set up a little early. This here is a little trout pond for fishing. The guy said there's hardly any fish in it right now, as he hasn't stocked in a while, but there is a river up the street, which I saw a lot of people fishing in, and I'm going to try tonight. This is the river that I'm fishing in. There's the road. Let's see if he'll chop down a tree for me. It's going right up to the rock I'm standing on. Cool. There he is. There he comes. I was on standby and took the tree into the water. But there's the beaver. Got a tree. Where's his home? Problem is the humidity's also acting up with this camera. Okay, now we're back at the campground after a day of traveling up here, doing a little fishing. The only fish I caught was about maybe 2 inches long, but I did have a few jumpers. As you can see, it's starting to get dark, and I will be going to bed soon. Got the fire going. There he is. There's that skunk. There he goes. He was a big one. Okay, now the skunk is gone, I'll tell you what happened. See on the edge my tent is? Well, picnic table is right there. As you can see, it's not far distance. I'm sitting right where that can is. And I have the lights off, I look down, and there's a big old skunk sitting right on that side of the table. I don't know where he is now. I went off in the woods there somewhere, but hopefully he'll stay going. And describe the size of the skunk. He had to be about, I don't know, good maybe 2.5 feet long with his tail. About maybe 6, I'd say about maybe 8 inches tall. Big old thing. Well, he's going now. Hopefully I got him on film for you. Good morning. It's about 4:30. Looks like it's going to be another beautiful day. Okay, it's about 7 o'clock. We're heading on our way to the Kangamangas Highway. Little view of the mountains here. Alright. Okay, now we're at the beginning of the Kangamangas Highway. Okay, right now I'm somewhere in Maine, heading up to Woosket on the way to Flagstaff. Down there is a pretty good sized lake. I like to fish that. As you see by the road I'm traveling, it's not the best. Well, made it up to Grandpa's land. Well, I tried to anyway, but the road started getting too rough. The road started getting as rough as this. But anyways, down at the dam. Show you the dam in a minute. Alright, here's the dam. See how the driftwood's still up there. Alright, me who loves bridges had to go over this one lane thing that rattles on you like you wouldn't believe. And we head down here. See that the water is a little bit high. Actually higher than the last time I came when I was a little kid, but there's the Big Eddy campground, which still exists. Place where you go free camping. Well, here I am at Moosehead Lake. This is where I had supper. Really good food. I had something called a cheesy weasel. Okay, this is where I stayed last night on Moosehead Lake. Okay, we're just leaving Jackman now. Told me to see some bears on some of these wilderness roads, but I guess not. Oh well, now to head up to Baxter State Park to see if there's any bears up there. Okay, here's the Kennebec River, somewhere between Moosehead Lake and Jackman. I fished it, had a couple good hits, didn't catch anything though, but there have been people pulling a lot out of it. I also fished all the little lakes, streams, and big lakes from Moosehead all the way up to Jackman. Had some good hits out of that, but still, again, caught nothing. entering Baxter State Park. The road is a little bit rough, but passable. So they said stay to the center. The black bear that I recorded earlier was at the campsite. I was about maybe 20 feet away from when I first noticed it, and I had to scramble to find my camcorder. But I did get him on video. If I see any more wildlife, I'll record it then.
I've seen them about 3 times when I was younger. I never caught anything.
Okay, the fish that you just seen, I caught that here in Dexter. It's a little campground.
I think I'll get a fish now. That loon goes under these fish. I should get some.
Yeah, you get the loon.
What?
I said either there, you get the loon.
Hey, what are you looking at these for?
Hold them up a little bit higher. For the record, I caught the pickerel, he caught the perch.
It's the other way around.
I don't think so.
I do. See,
What was that again?
I catch the big stuff. You catch the little stuff.
No, you caught the perch, I caught the pickerel.
Think again, buddy. Bye-bye.
If you notice, I got the top on the tent. That's because it rained last night and I got soaked. Matter of fact, the sleeping bag still trying to dry, as you can see by a dark spot over here. Hopefully it won't rain tonight. It's kind of cold. It's supposed to be about 85 degrees today, but unfortunately it's only about maybe 60, if that. I'm still here in Dexter for the second night. Okay, that boat coming in is people I met here. They're pretty cool, actually. Nice people.